Hey guys, it's Shaky Crafty. Welcome back to another Tuesdays in the Attic. We are working with Dusty Attic sketches from 2019 is where we started, and we just started doing it this year. So I'm hoping this continues, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. Please make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, so you get notifications that I am putting up new videos. But we are going to do the sketch that you saw earlier. We are in week 32. Now the sketch had a 4x6 photo and two tiny photos. I happen to have this laying on my desk. I literally just got it back from Persnickety Prints, and the fact how you can do these is so awesome, and they're really thick. They're really good quality. And I thought, you know what? Why don't, instead of the two little photos, I do this instead? And so I thought that would be fun, and it's kind of like a bold, colorful bike. It was when we bought my son's brand new bike, and rare photo of me with him, so that was nice. So I thought, and his posing is just, he's just a card. So I thought this would work really, really well. And so I think I'm going to matte them in black. And what I love about this sketch is it's literally just like, it's not technically 3 6x6 papers, but that's what it kind of looks like. So I might treat it like that. And we're going to matte them in black on a white piece of cardstock, matted in black. So everything gets matted in black, and then it really punches, pops out, that kind of thing. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do white cardstock or not. I haven't decided that. I think it's gonna depend on how things look. But a lot of black cardstock will be getting used. So I've got to go figure out what collections I want to use. I want to use something kind of fun and colorful. So let me go dig through that, and then let's get started. So after I was done filming the intro and I started looking for things, I immediately went to my Vicki Boutin drawer, because who is more colorful than Vicki Boutin? Let's be honest. Besides Paige Evans, Vicki Boutin. Vicki Boutin for sure. So I went ahead and grabbed, I was like, I've been doing a lot of color study. Let's grab some older stuff. So I have a little bit of Let's Wander left, and I have a little bit of, I don't remember, was it Honey and something? Not Honey and Spice, that's Heidi Swapp. I don't remember what it was called. But yeah. And I left this at very real time because, unfortunately, my camera died while I was filming this. And I honestly have no idea why it keeps happening when I'm filming these layouts. But I was like, seriously, another one? So I promise to you that my Tuesdays in the Attic will not be sketches that or videos that get lost for the rest of this month. This is the last one. I'm very mad about it. But what happened is, I'm pretty sure this is what happened. So I was trying out my new light, which hopefully it doesn't get super dim on me. And I was trying out my new light and trying to figure that out. Turns out my light needs to charge. It only holds a charge for an hour when I have it on high, 2 hours when I have it on medium or like low. So I was realizing it was starting to dim. It looks a little dim in this photo. I can't tell for sure. Or right now, I can't tell for sure. So I left everything else that I had in here, in the footage in, so at least I had something to explain to you guys what I did. But luckily though, this sketch is pretty straightforward. So like I said, I went ahead and dug through my Vicki Boutin. I had the 6x8 pad of the Let's Wander, some bright, colorful papers in there. I decided to do, instead of a white cardstock, this is a grid paper from Studio Calico, their Color Theory 12x12 paper pad. I had gotten like some mixed bags at Black Friday last year, which I think is my new favorite thing, just to get grab bags from places, and I want to do it again, but I need to start using my stuff. So I have used a lot of this paper pad though. So it's a grid, and I think the grid is technically, is it blue or is it even a black grid? It's hard to tell. It might even be purple. I'm not sure. It's a dark color. That's all that matters. So I'm matting that in black. I'm actually matting that in the pattern paper from the 12x12 Vicki Boutin pad. I need to figure out what this collection's called. Sorry if you hear me typing. But I'm trimmed it down so I could mat that on black cardstock. And then I'm going to start cutting all my cardstock down so I can, let's see if I can find it right now while I'm chatting with you, so that I can tell you, wait, what am I doing? Oh, I don't even know what I'm saying. So I'm trimming all the cardstock down to 6¼ by 6¼ I will start doing that after I pick up my 3 patterns and trim them down 6 by 6. And then I matted the photos on black as well. You'll see that kind of at the end. I trim the white border around the larger photo just a little bit. But then I just mat them and then I arrange them just like in the sketch. And then I play with the chipboard from Let's Wander. And the ephemera and kind of just add a little bit. And then I use the title Pose for my title using the chipboard stickers that came in. I believe it's Let's Wander is the one that I'm thinking, or that I used most of. I'm still just trying to figure out what the 12 by 12 collection was. The other one. And I loved it. It was like my favorite one, but I can't even think right now of what it was called. I'm gonna figure it out before this is over. That's my goal. Oh wait, is this Wildflowers and Honey? I knew it was something about honey. Wildflowers and Honey. I have the 12 by 12 pad and I have a bunch of ephemera and embellishments left from that, some chipboard. And then I have a bunch of I think I have a couple papers and the 6 by 8 pad of Let's Wander. So I kind of did a mishmash of that because both those collections are kind of vintagey. I feel like Color Study has a little bit of vintage flair, but it is more white based, where these ones were more of like khaki cream based. They had like an off white. It wasn't white, but it wasn't cream. It was just like it was a dirty white. You know what I mean? So they both go really, really well together. So all you're watching me do is just trim down these black cardstock. I happen to have a few 8.5 by 11 cardstock papers left. I had bought 8.5 by 11, a stack of it years ago. I'm not even kidding. And I've just slowly been chipping away at it. But since I needed the 6¼ by 6¼ they worked perfect for cutting that down. And then now I have all this scrap chipboard or black cardstock for other things. But so I pick out those 3 papers. One's the star, the other one's that like messy circle dotted paper, and then the other one is kind of like the color burst or the rainbow rays. And so I'm going to mat all those on black and I'll arrange them just like the sketch. And then I'm going to go ahead, and grab the Let's Wander chipboard because there's a bunch of arrows on there. It brings in a little bit of gold. I'm going to put them where the chevrons were in the sketch, which you should be able to see up in the corner there. And then I'm going to add like a little geotag, and I have like 3 of the little chipboard circles with the gold heart or stars in them. I add a little chipboard like bracket thing up the top of my larger photo, write the date, and I actually will add the back. It was like there were like luggage tags type things, or like they're supposed to be like note tags that came in the Let's Wander collection, but I'm not going to use them as note tags or lifting things, so I cut them apart. So I have the back of the camera, and I'm actually going to use that as my journaling spot, and I'm going to journal in white, one of my new white gel pens. I think it's a Muji. I don't think it's a Muji. I don't remember. I got some new white gel pens and black pens for writing in because I realized the ones I was using were like felt tip, and I just didn't like the way it felt or the way I could write with them. I couldn't write fine enough for my messy handwriting, so the words were kind of blending together. So new white gel pen, and then a piece of ephemera. There was a bike in the Let's Wander collection, and I was like, you want no time better than the present to be using that. So I really apologize once again for losing a bunch of footage and you sitting here watching me like slowly go through black cardstock. But I wanted to give you something. The video is going to cut out pretty soon. There will be close-ups at the end so you can see all the things I did. I didn't do any mixed media. It's just paper. Tons of paper and some chipboard and a few pieces of ephemera. And I love it. It's simplistic, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful sketch. So I hope you guys try it out. It's impactful, especially if you do, like I said, the matting everything in black. Matte everything in black, and everything pops, and I love it. So thanks you guys for watching. I apologize again for losing footage or my camera dying on this one. This is what happens when I focus on something else. I forget to check on other things. So I'm promising that it won't happen the rest of the month, at least. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Get the bell on if you need notifications, and leave comments. I love comments. I love to hear what you guys are thinking. Thanks again, you guys. We'll see you later.